A warm, peaceful African village at sunrise, with lush green fields and small traditional huts. In the foreground, a strong but aging woman, Mama Nkem, wearing a simple wrapper, sits on a wooden stool outside her hut. Her face carries both wisdom and love as she gazes into the distance, thinking about her son, Obinna. In the village of Nwokike, a mother's love was as vast as the skies. Mama Nkem, a widow, had given everything to raise her only son, Obinna. With hands hardened by years of labor and a heart overflowing with love, she believed that her son would one day repay her sacrifices. But trust, once broken, is like a clay pot, difficult to mend. Obinna, a tall and strong young man with bright eyes, stands in the village square. Villagers admire him as he interacts with the elders. Mama Nkem looks at him proudly from a distance. Obinna was the pride of Nwokike. Intelligent, hard-working, and respectful, he was everything a mother could wish for. Mama Nkem sacrificed her comfort to send him to school, skipping meals to buy his books. One day, she thought, my son will take care of me. But fate had other plans. As Obinna grew older, new influences crept into his life. His new friends laughed at the idea of hard work. Dyke, the son of a wealthy but corrupt family, lured him into a world of shortcuts, where wealth could be gained without sweat. Mama Nkem, worried. My son, remember, integrity is a man's true wealth. Obinna, smirking. Mama, times have changed. Hard work is for those who don't know better. One fateful night, temptation overcame caution. Dyke whispered a plan to steal gold from an old, blind woman, rich, yet helpless. Obinna hesitated, but greed spoke louder than reason. Obinna, whispering nervously. Are you sure no one will find out? Dyke, grinning. Who will suspect the golden son of Nwokike? By dawn, the truth had unraveled. The village roared with anger, the old woman's cries piercing the air. When Obinna was caught, his mother refused to believe it, until she saw the gold in his hands. Mama Nkem, voice breaking. Obinna, tell me it's not true. Obinna, ashamed, stammering. Mama, I didn't mean to. The weight of betrayal was heavier than a mountain. Abandoned by his friends, scorned by his people, Obinna was left with only his regrets. Forced to work tirelessly to repay the stolen gold, he tasted the very struggles his mother had endured for him. Obinna, exhausted, muttering to himself. I had everything, and I threw it all away. Years passed, and Obinna changed. He worked hard, repaid the stolen wealth, and cared for the old woman he once wronged. But one burden remained, his mother's forgiveness. Mama Nkem, softly, with a weak smile. Trust can be rebuilt, but it takes time. Obinna, sobbing. Mama, I will never fail you again. The village of Nwokike learned a powerful lesson that day. A mother's love is unconditional, but trust must be earned. The choices we make today shape our future. True wealth is not in gold, but in integrity. Betrayal brings pain, but redemption is always possible. Obinna, smiling at his mother. Mama, I understand now. A man's wealth is his honor. Mama Nkem, proudly. Then I have truly raised a son.